This episode is brought to you by King of Beards. This is my online shop where you can find high quality products that will help you grow a strong, healthy beard that not only looks great, but also will smell great as well. Definitely the people in your life that like to get up and close with you are gonna thank you for this one. These are products that I use personally. The link is below in the video description section, and if you use my coupon code KING, you'll get 15% off on your first order. You're about to find out which countries on the planet have the most Hindus. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to FTD Facts. I'm your host, Leroy Kenton. For this one, we're going to be exploring 10 countries with the largest Hindu populations according to the Pew Research Center 2023 data. Hinduism is one of the oldest and largest religions in the world. Some say it is the oldest religion, and it's practiced by millions of people in different parts of the world. So at number 10, this country is Myanmar, or Burma. So the country of Myanmar, it has a population of approximately 890,000 Hindus, which makes up a small percentage of the country's total population. Despite being a minority religion though, Hinduism has been a part of the country's cultural heritage for centuries. The country coming in at the number 9 spot is the United Kingdom. So the United Kingdom is home to over 1 million Hindus, making it one of the largest Hindu populations in Europe. In recent years, the Hindu community in the United Kingdom has grown significantly, and it has become a very important part of the country's religious landscape. From there, we journey into Malaysia at number 8. So Malaysia is home to approximately 1.9 million Hindus, and that number, it actually makes up about 7.1% of the country's total population. Now, Hinduism is a minority religion in the country, but Hinduism definitely has played a very important role in the country's cultural identity, with many Hindu festivals and traditions being celebrated widely. Also, the United States makes it in this list. The United States has over 2.5 million Hindus. Latest estimates show it has 2,510,000 specifically. And this makes the United States one of the largest Hindu populations in the Western Hemisphere. The Hindu community in the United States has been growing rapidly in recent years, and it has become a very important part of the country's religious and cultural landscape as well. A lot of people in the United States are gravitating a lot to Hinduism and its teachings. The country at the number 6 spot is Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is home to approximately 3.1 million Hindus, which makes up around 12% of the country's overall population. Now, despite the majority of the country's population following Buddhism, Hinduism is a very important part of the country's cultural heritage, and it continues to play a very important role in Sri Lankan society. Surprisingly, the country of Pakistan comes in at number 5. Pakistan has approximately 4 million Hindus, which makes up around 2% of the country's total population. Hinduism, of course, is a minority religion in Pakistan. The majority of Pakistanis are Muslim, but definitely Hinduism, I guess because of the close proximity to India, like they're literally right beside each other, there is a lot of overlap there and a whole lot of Hindu influence in Pakistani society. From there, let's venture over into Indonesia, coming in at number 4 with 4,210,000. So yes, that is over 4 million Hindus in the country. But this, guess what? It makes up less than 1% of the country's total population. Hinduism is a minority religion in the country, but Hinduism has a rich cultural heritage in Indonesia, and it definitely helps to shape the country's identity. Indonesia is a predominantly Muslim country. As a matter of fact, it's a country that has the most amount of Muslims in the world. So that religion helps shape the country the most. But Hinduism still plays an important part in their society. The country coming in at the number 3 spot is Bangladesh. So Bangladesh is home to over 13.7 million Hindus. Now that number right there makes up around 9% of the country's total population. The country of Bangladesh though has predominantly Muslim followers, so they follow the religion of Islam. But still, we have a huge significant chunk of the population practicing Hinduism. Hinduism. The country has a long history of Hindu influence. The country coming at number 2 is Nepal. So check this. Nepal has over 28.6 million Hindus living in the country. And this makes up around 80% of the country's overall population. Now, Nepal is pretty unique because Hinduism is actually the state religion of Nepal. So it's the only country that Hinduism is actually the state religion. And it's definitely deeply rooted in the traditions of the country's society. Hinduism is an integral part of Nepali culture, and it continues to play an important role in the lives of the Nepalese people. The country coming in at the number 1 spot, I'm sure most of you guessed it, but if you didn't, well, it's the country of India. Of course, India is home to over 1,093,780,000 Hindus. So this makes up approximately 80% of the country's total population. Hinduism is actually the largest religion in India, and it definitely has a rich cultural heritage that spans thousands of years. Other religions like Islam and Christianity and Buddhism are very prevalent in India, but definitely Hinduism by far is the largest. As a matter of fact, the name Hinduism actually comes from India, or the people of the Indus Valley civilization. The correct name for Hinduism anyways is often viewed as Sanatana Dharma. But that's just an extra bonus fun fact for you guys. That brings us to the end of this episode. This is a look at 10 countries with the largest Hindu population. Let me know down below in the comment section if any of these countries surprised you, or where you're like, hey, Leroy, I expected to see all of these countries. Wherever you fall on that spectrum, let me know your thoughts and comments down below. And I hope you guys did enjoy this one. It's awesome, and it's always fun to learn and explore these topics with you guys. So if you did like this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. And also, if this is your first time here to the channel, go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell. That way you won't miss any of our future episodes here on FTD Facts. Until next time, stay awesome, stay educated, and I'll see you soon.